So this is the switch from a 19648. This is the one that I got in Michigan last winter. This is the one with the weights, the screw weights in the blade. Thing is balanced like you wouldn't believe, though. But, you know, somebody worked on that fan, obviously. And like I said, it's so balanced when it runs that, you know, they must have knew what they were doing, as ugly as that is. But the head wire, I don't believe was original. It's very thin. You know, not quite as thin as on some Swans, but I thought it was original. But when I got in this thing today I needed to pull the switch out to try it on the 21648, and somebody's been in there because I've never seen that. It's got a 2 scribed here and a 3 scribed here. So 1, 2, 3. But I have to wonder if this was a rewind job on the speed coil, because I have not seen that before. I don't think it is, but it could be, because I don't know. I've never opened up a switch. I've never been in a 1.9 before, so maybe it is. But, you can see the wires. Well, the wires on the 2.1 are pretty much gone, so I had to cut them away. But here is a 21666 switch, and, we just have these round typical type wires. But I don't know, maybe this is what they were doing before this, Although the 1.9 is 1914 through 1918 supposedly, and this 2.1 that I'm working on is no later than a 16, because it's a long tag with no handle. So yeah, anyway, I just thought that was interesting. A very clean looking switch. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep it on this fan. This Japan on this thing is gonna clean up really nice. So assuming it's the identical switch, there's a couple tiny differences in the porcelain. Bring the porcelain over here so we can see it. Let's see here. Well, let's look at the top first. So this has got a recessed area here that is not on this one. So that's one thing that's different. Pretty much the same stuff otherwise. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. Now, interestingly, on this one, the looks like I don't know where the head wire would have attached here. Have to look when I took this apart. I don't think it was. This did not have the original head wire on it, so yeah, I don't know where that was attached. I think it was just wired incorrectly too, is why it was messed up. But the coil is pretty much toast. My readings are like 3.6 and 2.8 and 3.6 or 3.5 or 3.7. So long story short, two of the values are pretty much identical. So that is not good. I think when this switch got cracked, it jacked the laminates, and I think they might have got jammed up into the windings a little bit or something. So anyway, yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the identical switch. I don't know if this is wound exactly the same as that one? I would bet so. But you know, this thing, I wired it up to this just with the alligator clips, and it took off. You know, it started like it should, and it got up to speed, and then the amps were, I think it was right around on high. It was about 1.65, 1.64, which maybe a little high. And that was after I brought the Variac out and got it down to 110 volts. And then on medium and low, it was a little bit less. I think on low, it was like, you know, almost 1.5. So I'm not sure what these are supposed to run at, if that's normal or not. I probably should hook this back up to the fan it came out of, the 1.9, and take an amp reading off that. And if that is, you know, lower considerably, then perhaps this switch isn't exactly compatible with that. Or, you know, I mean, this motor is not gummed up at all. I mean, it spins freely. The inside shaft was absolutely clean. You know, there's really nothing that could be causing any kind of, you know, drag or whatever to make this thing not run good. But anyway, yeah, so just thought that was interesting how nice that those wires coming off the coil look. So not sure if that's a rewind or what.